Welcome to Fenway Park as we get ready for the middle game of the three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo, as always, joined by Jerry Remy. Welcome to Red Sox baseball. Well, tonight, making his fourth start of the year is Daisuke Matsuzaka. And Jerry, early on for Daisuke, it's been a struggle in the first inning.
It has been a struggle in the first inning, but overall, I think he's pitched very well for the Red Sox, concerning the fact that he's a year off Tommy John surgery. I think his fastball's been pretty good. I think his breaking ball's been good and his changeup, but the problem has been in the first inning. Sometimes too much of the plate, and sometimes not enough of the plate. Way off the outside edge, as you can see. And last time he only walked one in the ball game, but it came early in the game. You see the graphic, how it breaks down. First inning, a 15 ERA. After that, 4.05. So he gets better as the game goes on. What they're going to do with Daisuke tonight to try to avoid that problem is have a different warm-up routine for him. They're going to have him out here throwing. He was out early this afternoon throwing. He's going to go warm up in the bullpen, then possibly sit down for a while, get up and warm up again. They hope to get that first inning problem corrected, and they hope it starts tonight.
Well, he's still looking for his first win since coming off the disabled list, as on the other side for the Toronto Blue Jays, they've got three starters on the DL, so it's Aaron Laffey who gets to start tonight. We're back with more right after this. Sullivan Tire, New England Subaru dealers, AT&T, New England's website for deals by Toyota.com, and by Southwest Airlines. Well, welcome back to Fenway Park. June is Calling All Kids Month, presented by Hood here at Fenway Park. You've seen throughout the month some lucky youngsters get to take the field with Sox players. And tonight, a special group is here, the children of the Boston Red Sox, as we join public address announcer Dennis Johnson.
And some of our players' children. Performing tonight's Canadian anthem is a Dorchester native who will be a junior at Fenway High School in the fall. Please welcome Shayla Scrub. Thank you, Shayla. And here to perform our Star-Spangled Banner on Fenway Neighborhood Night is a Boston native who will be a senior music major at Boston Arts Academy later this year. Please welcome Bethany Winrick.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran there, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Now the Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays get ready for Game 2 of this series as Jerry Saltalamacchia says goodbye to his girls. We're back with the first pitch after this. Field, so check out the Toronto Blue Jays starting 9. It's brought to you by Jordan's Furniture. Brett Laurie leads it off at third base with Kobe Rasmus in center field batting second. Jose Bautista in right field bats third. Edwin Encarnacion is the DH in the cleanup spot. Kelly Johnson at second base with Yanel Escobar at shortstop. The speedster Rajay Davis in left field bats seventh with Adam Lind at first base eighth. And Jeff Mathis does the catching. He bats ninth. Daisuke Matsuzaka on the mound for his fourth start since coming off the DL. Has not gotten a win yet. He's 0-2 with a 6.06 earned run average, 15 strikeouts to 5 walks. But opponents hitting at just .213 against Daisuke so far. And last time out, a no decision against the Marlins in 5 1/3. He gave up 4 runs in that effort.
The Red Sox defense is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. They are 4th in the American League with 38 errors on the season. Will Middlebrooks will be at third base. Mike Aviles, the shortstop. Dustin Pedroia at second. And Adrian Gonzalez, the first baseman. Left to right, Darnell McDonald, Brent Lillibridge, and Cody Ross. And Jared Saltalamacchia doing the catching for Daisuke.
Well, the umpiring crew tonight, Mike Estabrook has the play calling the balls and strikes with Rob Drake at first base, Joe West, the crew chief, at second, and Sam Holbrook is at third. Where available, this telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your television remote. Enjoy the game.
Buenas noches, amigos.
First pitch of the ball game is in there for strike 1 from Daisuke. Ed Laurie leading it off here for the Jays. 291, 7 homers, and 29 runs batted in. We talked about the problems that Daisuke has had in the first inning, and trying to warm up a little bit differently tonight in the pen. A little bit of an extended bullpen session to get ready for this first inning, and hopes to avoid the problems that he's had in each of his last 2 outings. In there for strike 2.
First time that Laurie has ever faced Daisuke Matsuzaka. All fastballs so far from Daisuke to Laurie.
Laurie chops it foul, still 1-2. Well, the Blue Jays and Red Sox with identical marks coming into tonight's action. They're both 38 and 35, and both 6.5 games back of the New York Yankees, and the Yankees are at home tonight hosting the Cleveland Indians. Down and away, and it's 2-2. Matsuzaka in his career against Toronto, great numbers, 7-1 with a 3.46 earned run average. Tonight marks his 13th start against Toronto. Foul fly out of play off to the right. Last night a fairly lengthy rain delay as you take a look at the numbers for Daisuke against Toronto. Just under 2 hours last night. In the 7th inning the rains came, and sounds like there is a chance for precipitation again tonight. Kobe Rasmus, the center fielder for the Jays, waits on deck. Just outside. Breaking ball missing, full count.
Daisuke going to the slider to pick up the strikeout and just missed the outside corner. Not by very much, but a long at bat by Laurie here for the first batter.
Here comes pitch 8 of the at bat. And it's fouled back out of play. Red Sox losing last night 9-6, but still have won 7 of their last 9 games. And they are tied for the Major League's best record since June 16th. They're 7-2 since the 16th, tied with Texas in that category. And identical records with the Red Sox and Jays heading into tonight's game 2. 3-2. Lyon towards the gap in left center field. That'll get down with a track on the wall. Lillibridge over to play it. The second base goes Laurie, and long at bat, but he gets himself a double here as he wins the battle.
Yeah, very good at bat by Brett Laurie. He saw a lot of pitches. He finally gets the fastball middle in on the 3-2 count and finds that gap in left center field. So the Blue Jays off very quickly tonight with the leadoff double.
So Laurie at second base, Kobe Rasmus the batter. 268 average, 14 home runs and 44 runs batted in. Rasmus among American League center fielders, first in RBIs at the 44. As he takes a pitch down and in. He's third in home runs among center fielders with 14. As the number 2 batter in this order for Toronto, this marks the 24th time he's batted second. He's hit at .359 when batting second. And The 1-0 in the dirt. Nice sliding play by Saltalamacchia, and it's 2-0. Well, last night in the first, Kobe Rasmus and the Blue Jays get off to a fast start. A 2-run home run off Felix Doubront last night's game. Rasmus is 14th home run of the year. Outside, Daisuke falls behind 3-0.
We mentioned it last night. This lineup has changed quite a bit since the last time we saw it up Toronto. Laurie leading off, Rasmus in that 2 spot. Of course, Batista and Encarnacion stay in their same spots, and they're having great seasons.
It's a pretty impressive 3-4 punch in Batista and Encarnacion. As the pitch is in there for a strike, 3-1. Batista with 24 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Followed up by Encarnacion with 21 home runs and 51 runs batted in. So to get through the middle part of this Toronto order is not always easy. On the ground to short. Aviles will go to third, and Laurie will be safe. He eluded the tag of Middlebrooks as he slid to the home plate side of third base, and with the play in front of him, it looked to be the right play for Aviles, but in the end, everybody's safe.
I think it was the right play for Aviles because he had him hung up between second and third, but the throw is going to be to the outfield side of third base. And then you see where Middlebrooks is. He has to dive back as Laurie slides to the infield part of the bag. A bad base running play turns into a very good slide at the end, and still nobody out for the Red Sox.
Now you got to deal with that 3-4 punch. Jose Bautista's first. As he stands in, Daisuke with ball 1. Bautista 237, the 24 home runs, 57 runs batted in, 538 slugging percentage. Off the end of the bat, foul.
That look right there looked like Laurie slid by the bag, but Middlebrooks still had the tag on Laurie when he went over the bag. But Holbrook, the third base umpire, apparently did not see that and called him safe.
Bautista leading the majors with his 24 home runs and has 5 home runs over his last 7 games. Daisuke bluffs to throw to first base. Three and 1. Well, last night Bautista got his 24th home run of the year, a line drive home run off Matt Albers. They quickly get out of Fenway Park. 24th home run of the season, and he's on top. Dunn and Hamilton tied at 23, and his teammate standing on deck, Edwin Encarnacion, with 21. This is popped up, foul and out of play as Saltalamacchia gives chase.
Now Batista had a home run swing on that 3-1 count right there, and fortunately fouling it back. Got the fastball, got it middle in, and fouled it straight back. That's a pitch you're looking for on the 3-1 count.
Popped up, foul as Saltalamacchia has got to play, and he makes it. So big out there for Daisuke. It's the first of the inning.
Now Daisuke comes right back inside with the fastball, except a little bit higher. this time and really ties up Batista. It's that fastball inside, just very similar to the 3-1 count, except a little bit higher. And that time he gets to pop up to Saltalamacchia.
Batista's always had trouble with Daisuke. He's now 2 for 17 against Matsuzaka. And he's retired for the first out here in the first inning as Edwin Encarnacion stands in. .575 slugging percentage for Encarnacion. On the ground down the line at third, Middlebrooks gets up and fires across, and it's off the glove of Gonzalez. 1 run is in. As it goes into the photographer's well, they will give second base to Encarnacion, and Rasmus will be stopped at third, but a run in for the Blue Jays on an errant throw from third base from Middlebrooks.
That's probably got to go as a base hit in an error, I would think, on Will Middlebrooks down at third base. Makes a nice diving play to get to the ball, but the ball's going to sail on him once he gets back up. Gonzalez had to come off the bag to try to make a play. Can't do so. Ball gets by him. Run scores. And Encarnacion goes to second base.
So a base hit and an error. There is an RBI in the play for Encarnacion, his 52nd RBI of the year. There's Bobby Valentine out to talk to Daisuke here, second and third. And 1 out, and whether it is his fault or not, Daisuke here again in a first inning jam. Has already given up a run. Has not had much help behind him as it's worked out. And here's Kelly Johnson, the second baseman for the Jays. Ball 1. 246, 9 homers, 33 runs batted in. Popped up into shallow left. Aviles ducks back, calls, and now look out. From left comes Darnell McDonald. Called him off at the last possible second and made the catch. 2 down here in the first inning.
Now another big out there for Matsuzaka with men at second and third. The cut fastball popped up. Looked like it was going to be Aviles all the way. Then Darnell McDonald calls him off right at the last moment to make the out.
Daisuke going to work on the cleats. We talked a lot about the first inning and 6 runs allowed in the first. 6 runs allowed in the second. This includes tonight. In the second inning on, just 6 runs. As he's already given up 1 so far here in the first. At second and third, 2 outs. He's decided to retie both laces. First the right, then the left.
I'm glad he didn't change uniforms out there.
He did just about everything else.
Yeah.
Well, Escobar, 252, 4 home runs, 22 runs batted in, the shortstop for the Blue Jays. He was 2 for 4 in the ball game here last night. And grounds one back. Line back to Daisuke and makes the catch in the air. Down by the shoe tops to end the inning. So he gives up 1 run in the first. Red Sox are coming up. As Aaron Laffey's on the mound tonight. Mentioned all the injuries in the starting rotation for the Jays. So his 5th appearance, but his first start. In fact, his first start in the majors since 2010. As his numbers from Las Vegas in 11 starts, 3 and 5 with a 4.52 earned run average. Former Cleveland Indian as Mike Aviles stands in and takes strike one.
Red Sox are not going to see anything overpowering tonight from Laffey. Relies on good control. That last fastball, 85 miles an hour.
He's made 49 career starts. Going 17 and 19 with a 4.35 earned run average. Opponents hitting at 289 against him. And used mostly as a reliever, though, 81 games. Aviles 1 for 7 in his career against Laffey. As he takes ball 2. Career against the Red Sox, he is 0-1, 9.28 earned run average in 6 games. 11 earned runs in 10 2/3 innings against Boston. Lined and just out of the reach of Escobar into left center field. Mike Aviles with a base hit to start at the bottom of the first inning. Let's check out the Red Sox starting lineup. It's brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers. Mike Aviles at shortstop with Dustin Pedroia at second base. David Ortiz at DH with Cody Ross in right field. Adrian Gonzalez is at first base with Will Middlebrooks at third base. Jared Saltalamacchia does the catching. He bats seventh with Darnell McDonald in left. And Brent Lillibridge makes his Red Sox debut as a starter. We saw him in the game last night, but he starts the game tonight in center field as here is Dustin Pedroia with one on and nobody out. Here's strike one to Pedroia. Dustin hitting at 271, 5 homers and 28 runs batted in. Pedroia 9 for his last 28 over the last 7 games at 321. He started to ramp it up here a little bit. 2 for 4 in the game last night as this one is fouled off into the seats. Pedroia to left as Rajay Davis goes back to make the catch on the warning track for the first out. So Pedroia just missed that one as he heads back to the dugout without number 1.
Now let's look at the Blue Jay defense. 11th in the American League. Brett Laurie at third base. Chanel Escobar the shortstop. Kelly Johnson at second. And Adam Lynn the first baseman. Left to right Rajay Davis, Colby Rasmussen, Jose Batista, and Jeff Mathis gets the start tonight behind the plate, catching Aaron Laffey.
1 on 1 out for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the first inning. And here's David Ortiz, 304 with 20 home runs now. And 52 runs batted in. The .612 slugging percentage for Big Papi. Laffey working out of the stretch as they hold on Aviles at first base. Brett Laurie, the third baseman, has come to the right side of the infield. Fly ball to left field. Davis makes the catch, and there's 2 outs in the first inning. Well, David hitting home runs number 19 and 20 of the year last night here at Fenway Park. Red Sox lost last night's game, but not because of anything that Ortiz did not do. As he homered before the delay and after the delay. David frustrated this time, flies out to left field for the second out of the inning. And it brings up Cody Ross. Ross batting in the cleanup spot tonight. 277, 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in. In there for strike one. David 2 home runs shy of his 400th. He was with the 2 last night. Now sitting at 398. The 1 pitch is away, and it's 1-1. The wind is shifted now, blowing in here at Fenway Park.
It's cooled off quite a bit here at the old ballpark tonight. 68 to start the game?
Yeah, it is definitely cooled off. 66. Breeze left to right, but now appears to be coming inward as there is a chance for precipitation again tonight. Which remains the possibility of more Ask Jerry if we get into a delay. Live TV, you just never know what's going to happen.
No, you don't. But let's hope there's no delay tonight. Red Sox have a day game here tomorrow, then have to travel to the West Coast. So,
which is not right around the corner, as it turns out.
No.
Toss to first, and back is Aviles. One chop foul outside of third, and it's 2-2. Help NESN by taking a quick 2-minute survey and enter for a chance to win at VIP NESN Experience at the ballpark in July. Visit NESN.com/survey during tonight's game for your chance to win.
We can't win, Don, because it's on during the game only, so we don't get a chance to take the survey and win that prize.
We may have to borrow our A2's laptop.
We could do that.
We could pry it away from Chris Nicini for a little while. 2-2 pitch coming up to Ross. He was fouled off to the right, not a play.
Maybe we should put Chris on assignment and take that survey.
Yes. I wonder if he can vote up to 25 times like he can for the All-Star game. Chris Nicini and the laptop. He's on it. Going to have to pry himself away from his audio duties right now to handle this. So Aaron Laffey here with a runner at first and 2 down. Fouled off again as the battle continues with Cody Ross. 7th pitch coming up for 6 have all been away of Cody Ross, as look at his numbers over the last 3 games. 417 for Ross. And in the cleanup spot for the Red Sox, Adrian Gonzalez dropped to 5th in the order. Waiting on deck for the Sox here in the first inning. On the outside corner for strike 3. Cody Ross just drops the bat. Takes with him the first K for Laffey. Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead after 1. afternoon. Take a half day off from work and come enjoy some great summer baseball as the Red Sox take on the Toronto Blue Jays for the final home game of the month. Get your tickets now for tomorrow's game at redsox.com/tickets, or come down to the park tomorrow and get your tickets at Gate E, day of game ticket window. Looks a little bit like us.
Absolutely.
Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead as we head to inning number 2. 24 first inning pitches for Daisuke Matsuzaka. Rajai Davis leading it off here in the second inning. Davis, Lind, and Mathis in the second. 274, 4 homers, 19 runs batted in for Davis. And he started in left field for Rajai Davis.
Very good curveball that time from Matsuzaka. Good snapping breaking ball right here. Rajai Davis 1 for 6 in his career off Daisuke. That one hit, a home run.
This one fouled back, still 1-2. Almost 80 points better against right-handers this season for Rajai Davis, former Oakland A. Chops it down the third baseline, foul, and it hangs at 1-2. Rajai Davis breaking into the big leagues with the Pittsburgh Pirates, then to San Francisco, then 3 seasons with the Oakland A's, second year now in Toronto. To center, and that'll fall in for a base hit. It'll be in on the hands, and he just flips it out there to center field. Davis on to begin things here in the second.
That broken bat right there for Rajai Davis, but drops it in a perfect spot right in front of Brett Lillibridge in center field. So speed at first base in Davis with 17 steals on the season.
So Davis at first base. Adam Lind returning to the big leagues. He was sent down to the minors last time the Red Sox were in Toronto to play the Blue Jays, and was taken off the 40-man at one point. His numbers with AAA Las Vegas, 392 with 8 homers, 29 runs batted in. He was there for 32 games. It's hard to imagine, as he'd really fallen quite a bit average-wise, home run-wise, striking out a lot at the time, and really sending a message to Adam Lind, who had been the first baseman for the Blue Jays over the last few years when Lyle Overbay left the Jays. Home runs in 71 games against the Red Sox as the breaking ball misses, and it's 2-0. Three for 26 against Matsuzaka, though, in his career with 8 strikeouts. Rajai Davis started and stopped at first base, but the pitch fouled off to the left out of play. Well, the injury report is brought to you by Steward Healthcare. Josh Beckett expected to start during the series with the Mariners. Sounds like could be Friday night in Game 2 of that series against Seattle. That's good news. And Jacoby Ellsbury, according to the Gulf Coast League, and could play on Friday. So you got 2 Red Sox outfielders reporting to the Gulf Coast League, both Jacoby Ellsbury and Carl Crawford, as Josh Beckett appears to be good to go, and we'll hope to see him in Seattle as this 2-city trip coming up for the Red Sox. The Red Sox playing 4 games with the Seattle Mariners, and then we'll go to Oakland for 3 in their first West Coast trip of the year. The 2-1 pitch coming to Adam Lind. First to throw to first, and Davis is out. He got picked off. Daisuke Matsuzaka picks off Rajai Davis.
And no argument from Rajai Davis. He was taking a step towards second. There's the step towards second base. And by the time he regroups to get back, he's tagged out by Gonzalez. High tag, but the tag was there before the fingers were on the bag.
Lynn lines one that eats up Pedroia. Tried to lay it off to the side. It was a hot shot, and it gets by him quickly into right.
That's about the only option he had there, Don. The ball was hit so hard he didn't have a chance to take a step to his left to get in front of the ball. There you see the top spin line drive, and Pedroia tries to flash the glove out at it, gets by him, and that goes as a base hit for Lynn.
1 out, 1 on, and Jeff Mathis coming up. Mathis at 190, 3 homers and 6 runs batted in. Six of his 11 hits have gone for extra bases so far this season. 3 doubles, 3 home runs. One for 7 so far on the trip for the Jays. Fouled off to the right, and it's 0-2 now to Mathis. The Blue Jays have had the better of the season series so far. They're 4-3 against the Red Sox. They won 7 of their last 11 games against the Red Sox, dating back to last year. Second year at the helm of the Blue Jays for John Farrell. And they have just been besieged by injuries, especially their starting rotation now. 3 of their starters have gone down to injuries, and swing and a miss and a strikeout for Daisuke. His first of the night as he gets Mathis 2 down.
The Daisuke has shown a good breaking ball early in this game. Couple of good curveballs for Matsuzaka. Last time out for Daisuke had 4 strikeouts. Since coming back off the DL, 8 was his high, and that was in his first start against Washington.
Two down, Lind at first, and Laurie takes a look at ball 1 outside. Second look for Laurie at Daisuke Matsuzaka. Laurie had doubled and scored the game's only run in the first. That's 19 games. Laurie has hit at .316. Moving the leadoff spot. It has been the last 19 games for him. 6 doubles, 1 triple, 3 homers. This is one of the good young players right now in the major leagues. He is fun to watch, and certainly he goes hard. Watching him run down to first base and hustles everywhere. 2-0 pitch is fouled back and out of play. 2-1.
Yeah, you often refer to us calling players dirt dogs. Well, here's a great example of a Toronto dirt dog. This guy really, really plays the game hard. We saw a little bit of it last year, and then, of course, more of it this season. He's going to be a very good player.
Fouled off to the right, out of play. 2-2. We're talking about the stuff for the Blue Jays and some of their injuries. They've also made some transactions. Travis d'Arnaud suffering a torn PCL last night. Omar Vizquel retiring at the end of this season, which would be his 24th year. And Jamie Moyer signed to a minor league contract. He had just been released by the Orioles. You understand that Didier Moraes broke the news on Omar Vizquel. This is the second, and that will end the inning. A force out at second base is Laurie. Grounds into it and ends the inning. It's 1-0 Toronto. Adrian Gonzalez leading it off, then Will Middlebrooks and Jared Saltalamacchia. Adrian at 263 to start the night. 6 homers, 39 runs batted in. That's out of the number 5 spot. Six-game hitting streak for Adrian coming in, and it appears things are starting to come together for Adrian Gonzalez. 333 clipped during the 6-game hitting streak. Up the middle, but ranging is Escobar. Throws him out at first base. One down. He was kind of playing him up the middle, and that's where it went. Escobar moves over and throws out Gonzalez. Well, don't just beat the heat, annihilate it. Hurry into Cumberland Farms Chill Zone and mix up your favorite fountain of frozen beverages for just 89 cents any size. The Chill Zone, only at Cumberland Farms. Well, thank you very much.
That's very nice.
One out here in the second inning. Will Middlebrooks stands in on the right side. Second straight night, and Middlebrooks has been charged defensively with an error. Happened last night on the first play that he had down at third base. Tonight, an errant throw. Jerry, if there is one area you could kind of point to and say that perhaps there could be more development, I would think it would be the defensive side maybe of Will Middlebrooks. Otherwise, we haven't really seen any holes at all.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And defensively, sometimes throwing, maybe his footwork is not quite as precise as it should be. And we saw, the ball early this inning, the last inning, I should say, sail to first base. But that'll all come. He's a hard worker. He's willing to learn.
Strike 3 call. As he takes a look, second strikeout for Laffey, 2 down.
Yeah, Laffey not known as a strikeout pitcher, but 2 in this game already and a fastball away. So a fastball to Cody Ross, a fastball to Middlebrooks for the 2 strikeouts.
The next half inning we will be visited by Mike McCune, the sports director from WCAX. Channel 3 and a new partnership with Nesson announced today. Down here in the second inning for Jared Saltalamacchia. That's out of the 7th spot as Laffey has now retired 5 Red Sox in a row. And grooves in strike 1. Laffey, 26 years old. And last year with the Yankees and the Mariners. Broke into the big leagues with the Cleveland Indians. Was an Indians 16th round pick in 2003. With the Tribe from 07 through 2010. Then last year the Yankees, Mariners, and now with the Blue Jays. 1-1 is hit in the air to center field. Kobe Rasmus into right center. Will make the catch. It ends the second inning. We have played 2. Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead. Coffee pouches, the healthy alternative to tobacco for professional baseball. Visit getgrinds.com today for more information. We head to the third inning. It's 1-0 Blue Jays on top of the Red Sox. And I mentioned last inning our new partnership with WCAX Channel 3 in Vermont. And Mike McCune, the sports director, kind enough to join us. Mike, great to see you.
Don, Jerry, thank you both very much. It's very exciting to be up here sharing the booth with you guys. Been watching you for so many years and enjoying you. So it's exciting for me, and it's exciting for our station to be able to join forces with you guys and to be able to get some of that inside access that all the Red Sox fans up in Vermont are really going to look forward to.
It was funny, we were talking about it earlier with you that the time we were up there, last time we played the Montreal Expos, had to be like 2001, 2002. It was amazing how many fans from Vermont came up for that series.
That always happened a lot back in the day when the Expos were still around, because you can't always make the trip down here to Boston, but from the Burlington area, it's an hour-and-a-half drive to get up to Montreal. And unfortunately, near the end, there are always great seats available at Olympic Stadium.
Well, Kobe Rasmus lining out to first base, and now it is out for some reason. Did they think on the transfer that he dropped the ball?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I'll see
Pedroia
that
went over
for the first time.
Pedroia went over and tagged the bag at first. Adrian seems to be mystified.
He dropped it. He dropped it.
He thought it was on the transfer, but it's a good thing Pedroia just went over and tagged the bag.
So that'll go 3-4 unassisted, right?
Yeah.
It might be the first time Pedroia's had a tag out at first.
That's pretty weird. But it works out. It is one out. Rasmus retired. Here's Jose Bautista visiting with Mike McCune And yes, we'll be contributing with you, but also you guys contributing with us in this partnership.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great opportunity for us to just to be able to join forces with you guys. Obviously have so much respect for what Nesson does and was able to provide product not only with the Red Sox but with the Bruins as well. So many fans of both teams in our region. And it's just that we've been able to tie this together. It's really exciting.
Plus, we're always battling the Yankee fans, too.
There's a lot of Yankee fans up there as well. As a matter of fact, once we made the announcement, we started hearing quickly from the Yankee fans going, "Hey, what about us?" So we've got some fence mending that we have to do once we get back up to Vermont. But it's an exciting opportunity.
Mike went to Dartmouth and was an offensive lineman at Dartmouth in his time there.
Yeah, great opportunity. I was born and raised in San Diego. Came back to Dartmouth in the late 80s, played football under Buddy Tevens, who's now back as the coach now, graduated in 92. We won a couple of Ivy titles, so it was a tremendous opportunity, and I fell in love with New England. Pretty much been back here ever since I graduated.
This is chopped to third base as Middlebrooks a plant from foul ground. The throw is good this time, very accurate. Leaves two down in the inning. This sort of Catamounts always exciting to watch year in and year out.
Yeah, year in, year out. UVM hockey team, basketball team having great times. And we're excited just about a lot of the connections that we have with the Red Sox. Of course, Ben Sherrington is from Meriden, New Hampshire, which is just on the other side of the border from us, and they're in our area in the Upper Valley there. Of course, Carlton Fisk was born in Bellows Falls, raised in Charleston on the New Hampshire side, so a lot of connections there. And then the one most near and dear to our hearts is Pat O'Connor in Essex, Vermont, about a decade ago, in either a moment of insanity or inspiration, decided to build a scale replica of Fenway Park in his backyard.
Really?
And it's a beautiful place. I mean, he put so much effort into it. And since then, it's been the site of a whole lot of charity places. And most importantly, every year for the past 10 years, the Travis Roy Foundation has held a wiffle ball tournament there in the summer in August. And in 10 years, this little wiffle ball tournament in this guy's backyard in northern Vermont has raised $1.5 million for spinal cord injury research and to help folks who are suffering from spinal cord injury. So it just shows you the passion that folks up there have for the game of baseball, wiffle-ball, whatever, and that draw that Fenway Park is.
How far a drive was it for you to get here today?
It was about 3.5 hours. The first two were in rain, but we got through it, got down here. It's been a beautiful day. You guys were nice enough to give us some time to talk earlier this evening before the show. And like I said, we're just looking forward to being able to do more of that with you and all the folks at Nesson. Tom Caron, St. Mike's grad, so he knows what it's like up there. So we're just really excited.
Well, it sounds great. We're looking forward to it this season as well, as Daisuke Matsuzaka with a count of 2-2 here to Edwin Encarnacion. And that'll miss a full count. Mike McCune, thanks so much for coming up. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And we look forward to it.
Thank you.
Jerry, thank you very much.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it. It's been a lot of fun.
And the Red Sox here trailing 1-0 as Daisuke Matsuzaka with a full count to Encarnacion. Reached on an infield hit in the first, picked up an RBI, and game's only run so far for the Jays. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Daisuke with the strikeout, his second K, and a 1-2-3 third. It's 1-0 Toronto. We can wish a happy birthday to Dad.
Yes, Dale out there in Vegas. What time is it in Vegas? Is that a 2-hour difference?
I think it's 3.
3?
So about 5 o'clock. Darnell McDonald leads it off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Takes strike 1 over the outside corner. 2 strikeouts for Aaron Laffey through the first 2 innings. So he's retired the last 6 Red Sox in a row. Chop towards 3rd. Laurie sidearmed and in time as into the runner went Lynn. As we check in with Jenny Dell.
Don, although tonight is Brent Lillibridge's first start in center field for the Red Sox, he does have some past experience playing in the unique Fenway outfield, and he's looking forward to the challenge of getting even more.
It's tough work out here to be an outfielder. There's so many different, I've played right field here, and I've played a little bit of center and left with the White Sox, and it's different. I hope I can understand it a little bit better as I'm here all the time and work on it. And during batting practice, you'll see me, taking balls off the wall and stuff just to get a feel for it. But it's just kind of first reaction and first instinct, and kind of go from there, and hopefully don't run too hard in the big, heavy wall. I don't see too much padding out there.
Lillibridge said he's excited to start a new chapter, and so is his family, who are from Seattle but have Rhode Island roots and grew up Red Sox fans. Lillibridge went on to say, "I'm willing to play wherever I need to. I don't have any expectations other than to be on a winning team." Jerry, he said he's just ready to get going.
Well, hit that ball pretty hard, right at the second baseman, Kelly Johnson.
So 2 down here in the 3rd inning. Mike Avila standing in. He's the only hit for the Red Sox. Only base runner tonight is single to center field in the 1st inning. Daniel Nava has been leading off for the Red Sox, it seems, lately. Nava out of the starting lineup tonight. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1. Vilas to the check swing, foul. Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you in part by Eastern Bank, the official bank of the Red Sox television network. Tradition, history, and a commitment to everyone on our team. These are just a few of the things Eastern Bank is made of. Find out more at easternbank.com. And 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. Mike Aviles with a count of 1-2. Full count out to Aviles. Austin Pedroia waiting on deck. There are 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. Aviles grounds it up the middle, but to his right is Johnson. He'll fire to first for the out. A 1-2-3 for Laffey. He's retired 9 straight Red Sox. It's 1-0 Toronto. first time at Fenway Park.
Hey, go be a light.
Pitch in there for a strike to begin things here in the 4th inning to Kelly Johnson. Johnson flied out to left field in the 1st inning, and followed by Yanel Escobar and Rajay Davis. SK with a 1-2-3 3rd inning. Another one of these outings where it was kind of a tough 1st inning, although it really wasn't his fault in the 1st. A couple of defensive miscues behind him in the 1st inning led to a run. He really minimized the damage, and since then has been very good. And again, a 1-2-3 3rd, getting Rasmus, Batista, and Encarnacion, a tough part of this Jays order. This one fouled off, 2-2.
Yeah, whatever Bobby Valentine had to say to him when he went out to the mound back in the 1st inning, something's clicked in, because Daisuke pitching very good. Only gave up that 1 run when he could have given up more in the 1st. They had 2nd and 3rd and 1 out, didn't score.
Strike 3 call. And closed the 3rd by striking out Encarnacion. He opens the 4th by getting Kelly Johnson.
The Encarnacion strikeout was on a breaking ball. This is the fastball from Matsuzaka. Inside corner to pick up the strikeout. 5th pitch of the at bat.
One down for Yanel Escobar. Line back to Matsuzaka in the 1st inning. Look out. That one's to the backstop. Just uncorked it at 93 miles an hour.
Yeah, first pitch sailing way over the head of Yanel Escobar. Of course, Escobar lined out last time out to Matsuzaka. That line drive right back at Daisuke, and
this is line to center. Lillibridge is there. 2 outs in the 4th inning. Well, tomorrow night after Sox Jays matinee, join Jamison Brick and Billy Jaffe for Bruins Face Off Live Summer Edition. They review the Bees' pick of Malcolm Subban in last weekend's draft. Look back at the Patrice Bergeron's big Selke win in Vegas, and talk to Cam Neely about the upcoming season. Catch up with the Bees right here on NESN tomorrow night at 5:30. As we play day baseball tomorrow for the final game of the series and homestand. Strike 1 into Rajay Davis. Davis to center and a base hit. Davis is 2 for 2. He got picked off first base last time after a single. It's aboard here now, 2 down in the inning.
And he'll probably be trying to go again. 2 outs in the inning. Little cut fastball here from Daisuke that Rajay Davis takes up the middle for the base hit.
I got to ask you something about this pad that he keeps putting on when he gets on base to steal bases. Is that to dive in head first?
It may be. Sometimes guys have a tendency to drag their hand to when they go in feet first. It could be for both reasons, Don. He may have jammed a finger, diving in, and maybe that's to protect it. That's a pretty big sized pad, though, isn't it?
It is. So I kind of jumped out at me last time he put it on before he got picked off. But he does seem like a guy who slides in head first quite a bit when he is stealing.
And then, of course, that has a tremendous wear and tear on the body, the knees, the shoulders, the hands, the arms.
Adam Lynn single to right field in the 2nd inning as Daisuke checks again on Davis. Davis takes off. Lynn swings away, lifts a fly ball down the left field line. McDonald is over as it comes back for him to make the catch. It ends the inning. 3.5 done from Fenway. The Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead. NESN experience at the ballpark in July. Visit NESN.com/survey during tonight's game for your chance to win. And say good things about Don and Jerry as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning.
Yeah, even if they don't ask.
just put it in the comment section. Dustin Pedroia, David Ortiz, Cody Ross here in the fourth inning. Pedroia flied out to the warning track left field in the first inning. Laffey has been terrific so far in the first 3 innings. See how second time through goes here for him against the Red Sox lineup. He's retired the last 9 Red Sox in a row, 2 by way of the K. He's not walked anybody. 1 base hit, Mike Aviles, not off the bottom of the first inning. That's been it so far. Only base runner of the night for Boston so far. That's a strike over the outside corner, 2-1. On the ground to third base, picked by Laurie. 1 out in the fourth inning. Well, voting is now open for the 2012 All-Star Game in Kansas City. Help send your favorite Red Sox players to this year's All-Star Game by voting up to 25 times at RedSox.com. Visit RedSox.com and cast your ballot now for your 2012 All-Stars. Vote now, vote often. Vote today at RedSox.com. And All-Star voting ends on Thursday. David Ortiz leading in that category as of Monday, and designated hitters heading to the All-Star game. Some other guys need some help. Dustin Pedroia was third at last check at second base. It'll be interesting to see which Red Sox go. I think as far as the player-manager vote type thing, I think there'll be some more that will be heading in that direction respect-wise. Pedroia could get there anyway, and Saltalamacchia certainly has had a terrific season for the Red Sox. And we'll see who goes. It's getting to be that time. Red Sox when they return from the trip. As we look at David Ortiz being the leader in the DH.
Still needs your vote, but looks like he's got that wrapped up.
One out here in the fourth inning as Ortiz flied to left in the first. Brett Laurie again in right field, really, the third baseman. Next half inning, Jenny will update us on Bell of the ball.
That's as deep as you'll see a second baseman play with David Ortiz at the plate, especially on a grass outfield.
When you think about that throw,
that's a long throw.
2-1 is headed there. He's going to charge in on it, though, and the throw is going to be in time. So there it was, and he really had to sprint in pretty hard to even make that play. 2 down.
Well, that's the key to it. I mean, you got to charge the ball because it's going to slow up on the outfield grass. And that's exactly what Laurie does, gets rid of it quickly and gets Ortiz, who was hustling all the way down the line. If you stay back in that position he was in, Ortiz beats that out.
So 2 down here in the fourth inning, and it brings up Cody Ross, who struck out looking in the first inning. That just missed, and it's a ball and a strike now to Ross. 11 in a row retired by Aaron Laffey. On the ground softly towards Kelly Johnson at second base. He retires Cody Ross, and the Red Sox down in order again. 12 in a row retired by Laffey. It's 1-0 Blue Jays. Listening, guiding, and being there for kids in need. That's what Eastern Bank and Adrian and Betsy Gonzalez are made of, which is why we've teamed up to support youth mentoring programs throughout Massachusetts. To find out more, go to easternbank.com/Adrian. Top half of the fifth inning back at Fenway Park. 1-0 Blue Jays on top. Jeff Mathis leads it off, catcher for the Jays. Mathis struck out swinging in the second inning. One of 3 strikeouts so far for Daisuke Matsuzaka. 70th pitch of the night for Matsuzaka. And it's a foul off Saltalamacchia. 0-2. Mathis, the former Angel, and Mike Napoli were in a tandem for a while out there in Los Angeles. And Napoli, of course, doing his work as a member of the Texas Rangers. Rangers atop the American League West currently with a 4.5 game lead over the Angels. Mathis down on strikes for the second time tonight. 4 strikeouts for Daisuke.
Once again, a very good breaking ball here from Matsuzaka. The curveball down and away. Off the outside part of the plate to pick up the strikeout. Daisuke's got good stuff right now.
1 out in the 5th inning. Brett Laurie doubled off him in the first inning, scored the game's only run.
It's one of the few changeups he's thrown in this ball game, maybe the only one that he's thrown in this game, and it got away from him. Or maybe it wasn't a changeup, maybe it was a slider that got away from him.
1-0 is low, and it's 2-0. Daisuke 4 strikeouts, has not walked anybody. In there for strike 1, 2-1. Oh, the addition of Josh Beckett coming up for Bobby Valentine. It appears in Seattle. It sounds like Friday night. This is chopped to third and on to first. 2 down as we send it down to Jenny Dell.
Yes, Don, as part of the 100th anniversary of Fenway Park, the Red Sox are completing 100 acts of kindness. And today, the Red Sox wives teamed up with Anton Cleaners and held a dress drive here at Fenway. And Arthur Anton Jr. explained the best part and the true meaning of the belle of the ball.
If you go to the event, you'll see why it's so important to these girls. I had somebody last year who came up to me and said, my daughter would never been able to go to the prom. And she said it's just really a special day for them. And I didn't realize how special it was until we had the first event, and I saw the reactions on their faces and how happy they were. And when they find the right dress, they are just glowing, and they are able to choose and walk out with the dress. And it's an amazing day.
Anton's Cleaners recently held a Belle of the Ball boutique day, and over 430 girls walked away from the event with purses, shoes, and, of course, the dress of their dreams. Don, I'll have an update tomorrow with the numbers from Fenway's Belle of the Ball dress drive.
Okay, Jenny, we'll be looking forward to that. As 2 outs here in the 5th inning, Kobe Rasmus bats down 0-1.
It's going to be tough because, like, all the guy's got to do is get a suit, a tux.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's very easy.
Pretty simple. You go rent a tux and you go to the
much more difficult.
Go to the prom.
We're talking about Josh Beckett returning on Friday. And if that happens, Bobby Valentine appeared today not to be opposed to having a 6-man rotation leading into the All-Star break, which was kind of interesting.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the pregame show at Tom Caron, and it seems to make sense heading into the final week of the first half of the season. You've got that day-night doubleheader coming up against the Yankees just prior to the All-Star break. You've got Aaron Quick healthy now. You've got Beckett coming back, so
Franklin Morales pitching very well.
Morales is pitching great, so there's no reason to take anybody out of the rotation at this point. And it gives guys an extra day. Around the All-Star break, you like to try to give them some extra time to get them strong for the second half.
This one down the line and left, and is a foul ball. So they just kept bending away, and Rasmus has got to come back with a full count.
Besides having just those 4 days off for the All-Star break, they get maybe a couple of extra if you put another man into the rotation. There's a schedule coming up: 4 in Seattle, as you can see, over the weekend, 3 in Oakland. Then the off day, the Yankees come in a day-nighter on the 7th, 12 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And, of course, they wrap it up with the ESPN game on Sunday night before the All-Star game.
Three-two pitch to Kobe Rasmus. Swing and a miss. Tice K strikes him out. 5 Ks in all. 4.5 done. 1-0 Toronto. Bank at Eastern Bank were made of historic milestones, and now our home team has reached one of its own. Congratulations on this special anniversary from one Boston institution to another. Well, a cool night here in Boston and inside Fenway Park, where the Red Sox and Jays head into the 5th inning. The right field concourse here at Fenway Park. Liner that is fair down the left field line for Adrian Gonzalez. He will head for second base, and Rajay Davis didn't play cleanly out there. As Gonzalez is into second to begin things here in the 5th. That breaks up a string of 12 in a row retired by Aaron Laffey.
Yeah, Red Sox need something to break up this string that Laffey was on. A base hit back in the 1st inning, and that was it. Gonzalez going to the opposite field. Didn't get the good part of the bat on it, but it didn't matter. Ball comes bouncing off the cement part of the wall, and a double for Adrian Gonzalez.
7-gamer now with that double for Adrian Gonzalez, who had grounded out first time up, hitting at 346, and starting to see some more stuff go the opposite way for Adrian. Second Red Sox hit of the night joins Mike Aviles. Singled in the 1st. Here is Will Middlebrooks, who struck out looking in the 2nd inning. Two strikeouts for Laffey so far in the game. Middlebrooks and Ross. Liner foul, 1-1. Well, Dunkin' Donuts is proud to give back at every Red Sox home game. Dunkin' Donuts hosts a nonprofit children's organization. Thousands of kids have had the chance to catch a Sox game thanks to Dunkin' Donuts. Tonight we welcome the members of the Teens in Everett against substance abuse from Everett, Massachusetts. Dunkin' Donuts, committed to the community. One straightens him up. Middlebrooks chops it to short. Escobar looks to runner back at second and throws out Middlebrooks for the first out of the 5th inning. It is time out for the AT&T trivia question. Who were the 2 Red Sox pitchers that threw no-hitters back in 1962? I'll have the answer for you a little bit later. It's second, 1 out for Jared Saltalamacchia. Flied out to center field in the 2nd inning. Next half inning, we will get you caught up on the Indians and Yankees. They're playing in New York tonight. Scheduled to be Justin Masterson matched up against Phil Hughes in that action tonight in New York. Speaking of no-hitters, we were told that Bronson Arroyo has a no-hitter through 6 tonight. It's the Milwaukee Brewers. So keep an eye on that as well. Saltalamacchia fouls it straight back, 1-1.
Laffey got away with a mistake there. A high pitch to Saltalamacchia, and Saltalamacchia fouling it straight back. They wanted to go inside and stayed out over the plate right at the top of the strike zone.
Up and away, ball 2, 2-1, and now Mathis headed out to talk to Laffey. For every Red Sox game that goes into extra innings or the Sox earn a save, CVS Pharmacy will make a donation to Boston Children's Hospital towards their $25,000 donation this season. Chris Walton, the pitching coach, looking on as catcher and pitcher get together. Just a 1-0 Blue Jays lead. And they got their run in the first. Red Sox not been able to do anything with Aaron Laffey really to this point. Leadoff double by Gonzalez. Outside, ball 3. With the second 3-ball count of the night for Aaron Laffey. Now McDonald waits on deck. Swing and a miss, full count, and fooled that time.
Yeah, expecting a fastball, did not get it. Got a changeup that time from Laffey at about 82 miles an hour.
On the ground foul that'll make its way into the Jays dugout. Fly ball foul down the right field line, out of play. Time called. Laffey going back and forth with Jeff Mathis.
3 different sets of signs put down that time by Mathis, and Laffey didn't like any one of them.
Saltalamacchia with a high hop to third. Looking him back to the bag at second was Laurie, and Saltalamacchia retired for the second out. Gonzalez unable to advance again, so started the inning with a double, still standing at second base with 2 down. Well, coming up immediately following the game, stay with us for WB Mason's Red Sox Extra Innings Live with TC, Peter, and Jenny. And a breakdown of all the key plays in Daisuke Matsuzaka's start tonight. Plus, manager Bobby Valentine shares his thoughts on Game 2 of this series from Fenway's interview room. It's all coming up after the game, only on NESN. 2 down in the 5th inning. Darnell McDonald grounded out to third base in the 3rd.
Laffey's going to that changeup quite a bit with the man at second base. First pitch changeup to Darnell McDonald.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Laffey has managed to keep the Red Sox off balance all night for the most part. He's given up 2 hits in 4 2/3 innings. And a string of 12 Red Sox in a row retired. This will be his 60th pitch of the night. Up high, 1-2. Two and two as it evens up. Going to go back to July 19th of 2010, the game in which Laffey had pitched at least 5 innings. His last start in the majors. Inside, ball 3, full count. Good at bat here for Darnell McDonald. He was down 0-2, but it is full now. Brent Lillibridge waits on deck here in the 5th. Outside, ball 4. Down to first goes McDonald. First free pass served up by Aaron Laffey. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent of the Boston Red Sox. 2 outs here in the 5th with 2 on. Part of our key matchup brought to you by New England Honda dealers. Brent Lillibridge's updated numbers against Aaron Laffey, 3 for 5. Did ground out to second base sharply in the 3rd inning. Made his Red Sox debut last night as a defensive replacement in right field in the 9th inning. As he takes ball 1. 20th pitch of the inning for Laffey, who's had to work a little bit harder this inning than he has in any other tonight. He's thrown 9 pitches and then 11. Popped up right side of the infield. Kelly Johnson astride on the outfield grass. Now backpedals and makes the catch that ends the inning. Red Sox strand 2. We will get you caught up on the Indians and Yankees when we come back. Red Sox Foundation, helping to address health needs in our communities. It's on to inning number 6 back at Fenway, 1-0. Blue Jays on top. Red Sox got a double from Adrian Gonzalez to lead off last inning, but could not score. And Laffey gets out of the jam as Jose Bautista leads it off here in the 6th inning for Toronto. High fly ball to left field as Darnell McDonald is back there. And he'll make the catch for the first out of the 6th inning.
The Amica Pit Zone is brought to you by Amica Insurance. Amica Insurance is not just how you're covered, it's how you're treated. 3 strikeouts from Matsuzaka, a breaking ball to Mathis, a breaking ball to Encarnacion, and a fastball to Kelly Johnson. 3 of the 5 strikeouts that Daisuke has on the night.
One down in the 6th inning. Edwin Encarnacion, the batter, 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the first. Only run of the contest as he takes the breaking ball away. In there for strike, 1-1. Daisuke has retired 5 Blue Jays in a row. And 12 of the last 13. Gonna zip inside, 2-1. Daisuke has not walked anybody in tonight's game through 5 1/3, but falling behind here 3-1 to Encarnacion. He has walked somebody now. Encarnacion makes his way down to first base. First walk given up as we check in with Tom Caron for game break. TC. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. Here it is 1-0. Blue Jays have the lead. They have a base runner at first with 1 out. And here is Kelly Johnson, who is 0 for 2 in the game and takes ball 1. Johnson flied out in the first inning, struck out looking in the 4th. One of the 5 strikeouts and Daisuke Matsuzaka has tonight. Pitch for Daisuke, and it's fouled off. There is action behind him. All of a sudden here is Andrew Miller. Left-hander is up, and Scott Atchison, the right-hander. And he pitches tonight for Daisuke so far. 101 is his high. Of course, this is just his 4th start after Tommy John surgery. 2-1. In the air to left as Darnell McDonald comes in a few steps and makes the catch. 2 down. Back to first for Encarnacion. The Boston Globe wrote the book on Fenway. Get the new book from the Boston Globe in running press, Fenway Park, and relive 100 years of baseball history. It's available wherever books are sold. Well, the pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket for Daisuke Matsuzaka. 5 2/3. 5 hits, 1 run. That was back in the first inning. He's walked 1, struck out 5, and up to 92 pitches. Working here with 2 outs in the 6th inning, and Yunel Escobar, the batter. He has hit the ball hard twice, but has nothing to show for it. He lined right back to the mound in the first inning, and then lined out sharply to center in the 4th. Off the end of the bat, foul, 1-1. Dice still looking for that first victory since coming back, and tonight being his fourth start. Lost against Washington and then at Chicago against the Cubs. Last time out, the no decision against Miami. Still sitting on 49 victories in his career. Outside, ball 2.
Well, he certainly pitched well enough in this ball game to pick up a win. The problem is the Red Sox offense hasn't been able to do anything with Laffey. 2 hits on the night.
Three and 1 now to Escobar. Laffey working his way around a double and a walk last inning. Got Lillibridge to pop out to end the inning. Escobar with a big swing takes him down to one knee. Full count.
Escobar going for everything on the 3-1 count. Trying to make it a 3-run ball game.
Encarnacion leaves as the 3-2 is fouled off to the right, now to play. Saltalamacchia gives chase, but well back into the seats. Encarnacion will be off again with a full count and 2 down. Escobar fouls it off, gets a piece. Eighth pitch of the at bat is coming up, and the 100th pitch of the night for Daisuke Matsuzaka. Rajai Davis waiting on deck. Escobar lines a fair ball, kicks off the box seats, jets out to short left as Encarnacion will go to third. Throw goes to second base, and Escobar has got himself a single. First and third, 2 down here for the Blue Jays.
And the Red Sox actually catch a break by that ball bouncing off the wall there, because had it gone all the way down to the big wall in left field, that probably would have been a run for the Blue Jays, but it bounces off there, goes right back toward the shortstop, and they have to hold the runner at third base.
Well, Bobby Valentine out to get Daisuke Matsuzaka, who goes 5 2/3 innings. Scott Atchison will make his way in. It's a 1-0 Blue Jays lead right now. 1-0 Blue Jays on top of the Red Sox. Scott Atchison will deal with the pitch. It's in there for a strike to Rajay Davis. As this call to the bullpen brought to you by New England Ford Dealers. Scott Atchison into the game. His 32nd appearance, 2-0 with a 1.36 earned run average. He's already worked 39 and 2/3 innings, 30 strikeouts, 8 walks, and opponents hitting at 204 against Atchison. Comes in with Encarnacion at third base. Escobar is at first base with 2 outs in the 6th inning. And this is chopped left side. Aviles goes to second base in time. Nice play by Mike Aviles. They get the force out of Escobar and keep this a 1-run game. 1-0 Toronto. Revolutionary waterborne stain that will transform your home into the envy of your entire block. Find Arbor Coat at your local Benjamin Moore retailer. Last half of the 6th inning back at Fenway, 1-0 Blue Jays on top. Aaron Laffey back on the mound. Top of the Red Sox order, Mike Aviles made a nice defensive play to end last inning and leads it off here in the 6th as he takes strike 1.
When that ball was hit, I said, uh-oh, I didn't think there was going to be a chance to get a force at second base. And certainly there was not going to be a play at first base, but they do pick up the force out at second and save a run.
There's the book on Daisuke Matsuzaka. 5 2/3, 6 hits, a run. He walked 1, struck out 5, and pitched very well here tonight. But the Red Sox not able to give him any run support as Aviles lifts this to right field. Jose Batista makes the catch for the first out of the 6th inning. Well, tonight, following our Red Sox coverage, join Jamison Coyle for Nesson Daily, presented by Sun Life Financial. We'll catch up with Celtics head coach Doc Rivers for the latest on Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and the upcoming NBA draft. Plus, find out the Hockey Hall of Fame's class of 2012. All this and much more on Nesson Daily tonight after our Red Sox coverage, only on Nesson. 1 out in the 6th inning for Dustin Pedroia, who's 0 for 2. Pedroia flied out to the warning track and left in the 1st. Grounded out to third base in the 4th inning. '70th pitch for Laffey, and it'll miss. Laffey wanted that as he falls behind 3-0. Action in the pen. David Pauly, former Red Sox right-hander who's been well-traveled since, is up in the pen for the Jays. Pedroia taken all the way, and he takes ball 4. Second walk given up by Laffey. He walked anybody through the first 4, but he walks a batter in the 5th, and he walks Pedroia here in the 6th as Bruce Walt makes his way out. Gives us a chance to check out the AT&T trivia question tonight. Who were the 2 Red Sox pitchers who threw no-hitters in 1962? And the answer, Earl Wilson and Bill Monbouquet. Wilson threw the first of 2 exactly 50 years ago today, picking up a 2-0 victory over the Los Angeles Angels. Monbouquet pitched the second Red Sox no-hitter on August 1st against the White Sox. The Red Sox next no-hitter came in 1965 when Dave Moorhead pitched a no-hitter. Sox went nearly 36 years before their next no-hitter when Hideo Nomo no-hit the Orioles in 2001.
I should have jumped out there on that question because I knew the answer.
Did you?
I did. I was 9 years old when Monbouquet and Earl Wilson did it.
The pitching line brought to you by Lexus. Laffey 5 1/3, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Deals with David Ortiz in a 1-0 Blue Jays game. David fly to left in the first inning, grounded out to the third baseman, who is in deep right field. Last time, he's much closer this time. Just a stride on the outfield grass is Brett Laurie.
Double play position here in the shift.
The strike is Ortiz. Showed bunt, 1-1.
Looks like he wanted to drop that ball down that third base side, which is completely vacant. Nobody in the neighborhood.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
A little bit of a hanger that time that David missed. Breaking ball up in the zone inside. And I'm sure that's one that Big Papi would like to have back again.
In the air, down the left field line. Rajai Davis back at the wall. It's off the scoreboard. Pedroia is going to try and score. The throw from left field is going to be in time. He's out as Ortiz takes third. What a play by the catcher Mathis to get it and then apply the tag. The throw from left from Rajai Davis, and Pedroia gunned down at the plate.
Well, I didn't think there was any way at all they were going to get Dustin Pedroia at home plate on that. But Rajai Davis and Jeff Mathis made a terrific play. Here's the throw from Davis. It's going to be off target, but look where Mathis is to make that catch. And even with Pedroia going back to the inside part of the bag, he still gets the tag on him.
So now the tying run is 90 feet away, but the Red Sox have that runner gunned down at the plate in Pedroia. As Ortiz is at third, 2 outs, and a chance here for Cody Ross. Ross fooled on the pitch for strike 1.
That was Rajai Davis's third outfield assist of the season. You saw the number of the graphic, 25 in his career. Batista in right field already has 8 this season.
Ball and a strike now to Cody Ross, who struck out and grounded out in 2 at bats tonight. Bronson Arroyo ended up giving up a double in the 8th to break up that no-hit bid. Reds still leading the Brewers tonight, 3-0. 2-1 now to Cody Ross. One run on 6 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, and an error for the Red Sox. David Ortiz at third, 2 down. Two and two. Adrian Gonzalez waits on deck. Red Sox batting with 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Full count. Mathis out to talk to Laffey. Let's get a game break and Tom Caron. TC. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. David Ortiz at third base. 3-2 coming to Cody Ross. Ross hits it on the ground to short. Escobar. His throw is good and the inning is over. The Red Sox threaten but do not score. Quite a play at the plate to rob the Red Sox of the tying run. It's 1-0 Toronto. The 7th inning we go, and Adam Lynn leading it off on what has been a pretty night here in Boston. Very comfortable and so far precipitation free. As Lynn and Mathis and Lowry face Atchison, who came in to get the final out of the 6th inning. He starts the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Lynn singled in the second inning, flied out to left in the fourth. And one of the 6 hits that Daisuke gave up tonight in 5 2/3. Grounder through the left side into left field, a base hit. Lynn's second hit of the night. Third time tonight the Blue Jays have had the lead runner on.
Let's see what they do with Mathis here if they have him sacrificing. There's the pitch from Atchison, a fastball away. And Lynn, even though they're playing him to pull, is able to get it just to the left of Middlebrooks for the base hit.
It was Jeff Mathis who was struck out twice, once in the second, once in the fifth. The bunt is dropped down the first baseline. Atchison will apply the tag himself. And the sacrifice is complete as Lynn takes second base. It's the second sacrifice of the year for Mathis. Well, tomorrow night, immediately following Red Sox first pitch, join us for Red Sox Game Day Live, presented by Uno's with TC, Jim, and Jenny. They'll preview John Lester's start on the series finale with the Jays, plus they'll look ahead to the Sox 7-game West Coast trip. It starts Thursday in Seattle. Live coverage begins at 12:30. It's actually tomorrow afternoon, not tomorrow night. It's only on Nesson. Swing and a miss for Brett Laurie. Jason Frazier, who saw in last night's game, warms up in the pen for the Blue Jays. On the ground to third as Middlebrooks with a bobble stays with it and gets it there in time. Did not field it cleanly, but fires across and gets Laurie for the second out.
Yeah, fortunately the ball did not pop very far away from Middlebrooks. He was able to reach right back down, pick it up and make that throw to first base. It actually caromed off his leg, then his foot, and back into his throwing hand. Kicked it back to himself.
So 2 down here in the 7th as Saltalamacchi out to talk to Atchison. The pen is busy behind him. Andrew Miller was up earlier, back up again. Mark Melanson is up, and here comes Bobby Valentine. With Kobe Rasmus coming up. Pitching change from Fenway. The Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead. Andrew Miller coming in.
In the news, share the stage at Foxwoods Resort Casino's MGM Grand Theater, Saturday, August 4th. For tickets, visit foxwoods.com or call 1-800-200-2882. Foxwoods is the official resort casino of the Boston Red Sox.
Well, Scott Atchison throws 8 pitches, 7 for strikes. Kind of a normal Atchison outing where he comes in and throws strikes. Leaves with a runner at second and 2 down. As Andrew Miller comes in, 21st appearance, 1-0, 2.16 earned run average. And it's hitting at 179 against him as Obi Rasmus takes a look at strike 1 from the tall lefty.
And he may be only in here for one batter, and that's the lefty Rasmus.
Bautista waiting on deck. Melanson warming in the pen. Adam Lind at second base with 2 away here in the 7th. That is strike 2. And they bring him in. It's left-handers, 243 average. 2 of his 14 home runs off lefties. Rasmus rolls it over foul, still 0-2. Rasmus reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Since then, he's grounded out and struck out. 0 for 3 night for the Blue Jays center fielder. Melanson continues to warm in the pen. Clanks off of Saltalamacchia and onto third base goes Lynn. Just off the glove of Saltalamacchia.
Yeah, it's almost like the fastball fooled him that time. I'm not saying he was crossed up, but didn't get the glove out there in time. And up a base moves Adam Lind.
It's a pass ball charged to Saltalamacchia. Rasmus takes the pitch inside, 2-2. 98 from Andrew Miller, but off the mark that time. Three and 2, full count. Miller had been ahead 0-2, but it's 3-2 now. In there for strike 3. Miller gets the job done. 7th inning stretch. It's 1-0 Toronto. Let's check in with your need to know with Nessa Daily, presented by Sunlight Financial. Here's Jamison Coyle. Brought to you by Xfinity. Well, the only run of this game came back in the first inning. Infield hit for Encarnacion is ruled as it was an errant throw, but a run scores on the infield hit in Brett Laurie that gives the Blue Jays a 1-0 lead. Red Sox tried to tie it up. Dustin Pedroia trying to come around from first base. Gunned down at the plate by Rajai Davis, and the great tag by Mathis. And the Red Sox could get nothing done tonight against Aaron Laffey, who was terrific through 6 innings. He gives up 3 hits and no runs. He walked 2, struck out 2. And he'll depart as we head to the last of the 7th inning. New pitcher is Jason Frazier. Pitched in last night's game. 34th appearance of the year. 0-1 with a 3.81 earned run average. And it's sitting at 238 against the all-time leader in appearances for the Toronto Blue Jays. There's ball 1 to Adrian Gonzalez. Adrian grounded out in the 2nd inning. He doubled to open up the 5th, but the Red Sox could not advance him beyond second base. Red Sox have more action in their pen. Vicente Padilla starts to warm up. Melanson has sat down. John Farrell's got to be very pleased with what he got tonight from Aaron Laffey.
Absolutely, Don. I mean, he just stymied the Red Sox on 3 hits through the 6 innings.
Gonzalez fights it off, foul down the left field line, 1-2. Will Middlebrooks, then Jared Saltalamacchia expected here in the bottom of the 7th. Two and two. Gonzalez on the ground to Kelly Johnson at second base. 1 out in the 7th. Well, help NESN by taking a quick 2-minute survey and enter for a chance to win a VIP NESN experience at the ballpark in July. Visit NESN.com/survey during tonight's game for your chance to win. 1 out in the 7th inning. Will Middlebrooks 0 for 2 in the game. Struck out in the 2nd inning. Grounded out to short in the 5th. Put the shift on the left side of the Blue Jays infield on Middlebrooks. Kelly Johnson, the second baseman, to the left of the bag at second. And strike 1 over the outside corner.
Interesting defense. You mentioned the shift on the infield, and the outfield is shading him slightly to the opposite field.
Mentioned Frazier is the all-time leader now for the Toronto Blue Jays in appearances. This marks his 489th appearance. As far as innings go, he ranks 3rd in innings pitched in Blue Jays club history. It's outside again, 2-1. Luis Perez warming in the pen for Toronto. They get 6 from their starter. Jason Frazier has 1 out here in the 7th inning. Three and one. It stayed away from Middlebrooks.
Frazier wanted this pitch real bad. Thought he had the outside corner. Didn't miss by very much. Everything's been away from Middlebrooks in this at bat.
Kind of interesting, Jerry. They stack up the whole left side,
yeah,
yet they pitch him away.
Expecting him to roll over on his swing.
This is in the air to right field as Bautista backpedals and makes the catch. 2 down. Middlebrook 0 for 3 tonight.
All pitches just about in the same spot, away from Middlebrooks. Gets underneath the 5th pitch and flies out to right field.
Saltalamacchia coming up as Brett Laurie, the third baseman, runs into short right field to shift on the right side. Saltalamacchia is flied out to center, grounded out to third base, 0 for 2. That was against the left-hander in Laffey, as the pitch is going to miss. Ball 1. Yankees with a 5-0 lead tonight against the Cleveland Indians. They're in the 8th now in New York. In the air to left field for Saltalamacchia. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. Game tied 1-1. Saltalamacchia with an opposite field home run to tie the game.
What a beautiful swing here by Saltalamacchia, going the other way. Fastball away, does not try to pull it and pull it into that shift. Takes it deep to the opposite field and into the monster seats. Number 14 for Saltalamacchia.
So the game tied 1-1 as John Farrell out to make the pitching change. Jason Frazier is done. Game tied 1-1. Macchia with 2 outs here in the 7th inning. As a pinch hitter here for the Red Sox, Ryan Kalish. Pinch hitting here for Darnell McDonald. As it shows bunt and offered at it for strike 1.
Yeah, Kalish had been introduced. As we look at the home run again by Saltalabankia.
Hess and Hess Express are proud sponsors of the Red Sox and the Red Sox on Nesson. During the 2012 season, Hess and Hess Express will donate $500 to the Pediatric Trauma Program at Children's Hospital Boston. For every Red Sox home run, Hess and Hess Express committed to helping the cause. And Kalish down 0-2. Darnell tonight had been 0 for 1 with a walk before being pinch hit for here by Kalish in the 7th. On the ground, and a fair ball. Kalish is headed for second base. Bautista's throw will go there, and it will be late. A double for Ryan Kalish, pinch hit with 2 down here in the 7th.
A good battle by Kalish against the lefty. Lefty against lefty. And Kalish wins that battle. Looks like he reached out on a breaking ball. It is a breaking ball, and he's able to hook it right down that first base line. No hesitation around first base as he gets himself in a scoring position. That very strong throwing out from Bautista, not in time.
Well, first extra base hit of the season for Kalish. As John Farrell back out again to make a change. 1-1 game from Fenway. With Toronto, has claimed off waivers from the Angels. 1-1 with a 3.65 earned run average. Claimed off waivers on the 20th of June. Comes in here with pinch hitter at the plate for the Red Sox, Daniel Nava. Pinch hits for Brent Lillibridge. After a 2-out double by Ryan Kalish. Go ahead run at second as Nava takes ball 1. 325, 2 homers and 25 runs batted in for Nava. Nava was 0 for 5 in the ball game last night. Snapped a 7-game hitting streak. And was on the bench tonight until now. And it's hit. Down to first he goes. Pauly hits the first batter he faces.
First pitch was a changeup, second pitch a fastball down, and Nava gets it right off the calf.
So first and second, 2 down. Mike Aviles, the batter, single back in the first inning. After his single, Aaron Laffey would then retire the next 12 Red Sox in a row before they were able to get another hit in the 5th inning. And the starter tonight for the Blue Jays, not part of the decision now, as the Red Sox have tied the game 1-1. Well, he pitched great. Aviles takes ball 1. 1 for 3 in his career against Pauly. Pauly had made 5 relief appearances for the Angels, had an 0-1 record with a 4.35 earned run average. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Sinking fastball from Pauly that time, and the awkward looking swing by Aviles.
Chops it, fouls, down 1-2. Jason Frazier started this inning with 2 outs. Jared Saltalamacchia homers. Luis Perez comes in, gives up a pinch hit double to Kalish. Now David Pauly, who's hit his first batter that he faces. Nava pinch hitting for Lillibridge. 2-2. Dustin Pedroia on deck with 2 outs here in the 7th. Full count, 3-2, and the runners can get a start.
Now see now if Pauly goes back to that sinking fastball. Tried back-to-back breaking balls, could not get Aviles to chase.
This will bring a rise out of Fenway Park. Ball 4, he walks in, bases loaded. So Pauly has hit a batter and walked a batter to load the bases here in the 7th inning.
2 quick outs in the inning, the home run, the double, the hit batter, and now a walk.
Dustin Pedroia 0 for 2 tonight. He flied out to the track in the first inning and left. Grounded out to third base in the 4th, walked in the 6th inning. And a chance to put the Red Sox on top here in the last of the 7th inning. Strike 1. Dustin and the Red Sox open to tie the game in the 6th inning when he was gunned down at the plate. Rajai Davis with the good throw and Jeff Mathis with the good tag, the catcher. Now a chance to put the Red Sox on top. Pedroia up the middle into center field, a base hit. Kalish will score. Here comes Nava. The throw to the plate is late. Throw to second base as they have Aviles hung up. They will apply the tag with 2 runs in for the Red Sox, who take a 3-1 lead on a 2-run single for Dustin Pedroia.
thanks to first the home run by Jared Saltalamacchia to the opposite field. And then a big 2-out base hit by Dustin Pedroia. Sink a ball, ground ball up the middle. 2 runs to score. And that quickly the Red Sox have the 3-1 lead.
Now it's on to the 8th, and Jose Bautista leads it off against Vicente Padilla. Comes into the game for the Red Sox. One-0 is in there for a strike. 1-1. Red Sox with defensive changes now. Kalish staying in the game in center field. Nava stays in the game in left. They both come around to score in the 7th inning to give the Red Sox a 3-1 lead. Padilla into his 28th game of the year, 1-0. Foul ball off to the right, 1-2. Padilla in the midst of a current 9-game scoreless streak, longest of his career, 9 innings. Not giving up a run for Vicente Padilla. He's only given up 3 runs in his last 17 and a third. As the count evens at 2-2. Since May 6th, the 1.56 earned run average. Inside, full count to Jose Bautista. Edwin Encarnacion on deck, and then Kelly Johnson. 3, 4, and 5 for the Blue Jays here in the 8th. The Indians are making some noise in New York. They have scored 4 runs as they're in the 9th inning. It's now 6-4. Yankees on top, but Indians have put together 4 runs. Swing and a miss. Padilla strikes out Bautista to begin the 8th.
Now Padilla stays high in the zone, up above the belt buckle for the swing and the miss on the fastball.
1 down in the 8th for Edwin Encarnacion, who's been on twice. An RBI single back in the first, providing the Jays their run. Struck out in the 3rd, walked in the 6th inning. Fouled off to the right, not a play, 0-2. Red Sox Nation, if you need medical care at Fenway Park, visit the Beth Israel Deaconess First Aid Stand behind Section 12. Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox. Visit them at bidmc.org. Nothing in 2, the count to Encarnacion. Inside, 1-2. Matsuzaka tonight went 5 2/3, giving up 1 run. Atchison an inning of scoreless pitching. Andrew Miller a third of an inning. And now Padilla working the 8th inning, has 1 out. Two and 2. The right-handers hitting at 357 against Padilla, while lefties are just 196. Alfredo Aceves focused as he looks on. strike three call. Back-to-back Ks for Padilla. 2 down in the 8th.
Now Padilla doing most of his work in this inning with fastballs. I believe there's been just one breaking ball. Everything else fastballs. That time to the outside part of the plate to get Encarnacion. So we struck out Batista and Encarnacion both on fastballs.
2 down in the 8th inning for Kelly Johnson. 0 for 3 in the game. Flied out twice and struck out. On the ground to first base. Gonzalez has got it. He'll take it to the bag. Inning over. Nicely done by Vicente Padilla. 3-1. Red Sox have the lead. $15,000 plumbing, heating, and HVAC contractors. Selection, expertise, solutions. We've got it. Visit fwweb.com. Three to 1, Red Sox on top. As we head to the last half of the 8th inning, David Ortiz leading it off here in the 8th. Cody Ross, Adrian Gonzalez will be along here in the 8th. David with a double his last time up in the 6th inning, a 1 for 3 night. David Pauly back out there, gave up a double, hit a batter, walked a batter, and then gave up the big 2-run single to Dustin Pedroia in the 7th inning.
Now Pauly's a sink-a-ball pitcher. There's a Chavez loosening for the Red Sox in their bullpen. He got the ground ball from Pedroia, but the ground ball had good direction right up the middle.
Ball 3, 3-0. Cody Ross waiting on deck. Red Sox batting in the 8th. 3-0 swinging is Big Papi to deep left at the wall. It is off the wall. Davis plays the carom. Ortiz in his second base with his second double of the night.
Second double, and both going to the opposite field off the wall. The 3-0 count, Ortiz going to left field. Most of the time you'll see him pull the ball on a 3-0 count. This time it's to left field off the tin again.
Now 23 doubles on the year for Ortiz, second of the night. And here's Cody Ross. He is 0 for 3 in the game. He has struck out, grounded out twice. To right field and in for a base hit. Ortiz waited a long time to make sure it would get in, and he takes third now. But on the first hit of the night for Cody Ross, it's first and third with nobody out.
Yeah, Cody Ross doing that on purpose, trying to go to right field to advance David Ortiz. David didn't get a real good read on this, because had he checked the outfield and saw where Batista was playing, you probably know that he didn't have a chance to make a play on this. Although, I will say this, with Batista's arm, he may not have scored anyway.
Bruce Wall, the pitching coach, back out there again. David Pauly has had a tough outing so far, to say the least. There is action in the pen as Scott Richmond, a right-hander, warming for Toronto, is called up today from Las Vegas. Took Robert Cuello's spot, the former Red Sox reliever. So a good spot here for Adrian Gonzalez, batting with runners at first and third, nobody out in the eighth. Trying to grab some insurance here for the Red Sox. Infield plan about halfway here, coming in. Ball 1 to Gonzalez. Ortiz at third, Ross at first base. Away again, 2-0. This is showing the Red Sox, Adrian Gonzalez with 23 RBIs in 23 games against Toronto. In the air to left center. Back towards the wall and off the scoreboard. Ortiz will score. Ross goes to third on an RBI double for Adrian Gonzalez. The Red Sox take a 4-1 lead. Second double of the night for Gonzalez. And David Pauly's outing, not a good one as Farrell comes out to make the move.
All hits for the Red Sox in this inning going to the opposite field. Ortiz to left, Ross to right, and now Gonzalez finds the wall in left field. Beautiful hitting by the Red Sox in this inning.
So done is David Pauly. And Richmond coming into the game here for the Blue Jays. Back on April 11th, pitching 8 1/3 innings, allowing just 3 hits and 1 run. Overall, he is 8-1 on the season, but in his career against the Sox, 5-6 with an ERA over 6. Our live coverage begins tomorrow at 12:30 with Red Sox first pitch. So David Pauly has time to think it over now after a disastrous outing. It is second and third right now for the Red Sox. Nobody out here in the 8th. They've added another run. And Will Middlebrooks will be coming up to face the new pitcher. Let's send it to Jenny Dell.
Yes, Don, it's time now for MLB news and notes. Already without starters Derek Holland and Neftali Feliz, the Rangers have placed Colby Lewis on the DL. The team is hopeful he'll return shortly after the All-Star break. And the White Sox have released Kosuke Fukudome, the 35-year-old who was designated for assignment last week. And Trevor Bauer is expected to make his big league debut Thursday with Arizona. The 3rd overall pick in last year's draft is 11-1 this season in the minors. Don?
All right, Jenny, thanks very much. As Scott Richmond comes into the game here for the Jays, his numbers with AAA Las Vegas, was called up before the game, and 6 of 5 with a 5.46 earned run average, 281 opponent batting average. Takes over for David Polley, who goes a third of an inning. Richmond in to face Will Middlebrooks. Nobody out here in the 8th. 2nd and 3rd for Boston. Breaking ball for strike 1. A quiet night at the plate for Middlebrooks. Struck out in the 2nd. Grounded out to short in the 5th and fly to right in the 7th. In the dirt and knocked down by Mathis nicely as he saves a run.
Yeah, nice block by Mathis. That breaking ball is going to come back toward him, and he's able to smother it, keep that runner at third base. There's the curveball. It bounces back to the chest protector.
Cody Ross at third base, Adrian Gonzalez at second base. Nobody out, a run already in. Down the right field line towards the pole, and a foul ball. While David Polley was in there, he goes a third of an inning. He gives up a total of 4 hits. He hit a batter, walked a batter, did not strike anybody out, and is responsible for the 2 men on. He's already been charged with 2 runs, allowed an inherited runner to score. In the dirt again, full count. Mathis able to smother it again. Jared Saltalamacchia tied the game with a home run last inning. Leads on deck now, and much different looking game. To right field, Bautista will make the catch coming forward as Cody Ross going to try and score. The throw to the plate is not going to be in time. Ross scores. Mathis could not play cleanly. If he does, he's got a shot to get Ross, who missed the plate. And had to go back and tag it. Bautista with a great arm, and the Red Sox take a 5-1 lead.
You knew that was going to be close at home plate because of Batista's throwing arm. You wondered if it was going to be deep enough. Batista gets himself in position where momentum is coming in. The strong throw, the block of home plate, but no catch by Mathis. And Cody Ross able to go back and touch home plate.
Adrian Gonzalez takes third. Infield in now all the way around. And a swing and a miss for Saltalamacchia. A home run for Saltalamacchia in the 7th inning, his 14th of the year. Hess and Hess Express are proud sponsors of the Red Sox and the Red Sox on Nesson during the 2012 season. Hess and Hess Express will donate $500 to the Pediatric Trauma Program at Children's Hospital Boston for every Red Sox home run. Hess and Hess Express, committed to helping the cause. 0-2 the count here to Saltalamacchia. In the dirt, 1-2. Let's go to press row. Nice grab. Inside, 2-2. Ninth inning, Escobar, Davis, and Lind will be expected for the Blue Jays right now. And is not a save situation as Aceves has sat down. Never know, though. He may plan on him coming back here or not. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Saltalamacchia strikes out for the second out of the inning.
Richmond going to the breaking ball. Will pick up the strikeout against Saltalamacchia. He's been bouncing most of his curveballs, but Salty chases that one. Has to be tagged out by Mathis.
Boston Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by Eastern Bank. At Eastern Bank, we're made of free checking. It's got nothing to hide, which means no fees or any other types of curveballs. Check what else we're made of at easternbank.com. Now Ryan Kalish with 2 outs and Adrian Gonzalez at third base. Kalish with a pinch hit double in the 7th inning after Saltalamacchia tied the game 1-1 with a home run. Kalish would score the go-ahead run. Now a fly ball to center field. Rasmus drifting back at the wall to make the catch. The Red Sox get a pair of runs in the last of the 8th and take a 5-1 lead. Airlines, Kia Motors, Dunkin' Donuts, and by 5 Hour Energy. We're back at Fenway Park as the Red Sox have a 5-1 lead now as we head to the top of the 9th inning. Alfredo Aceves is in the game in a non-save situation, his 36th appearance. 0-4 with a 4.42 earned run average. Save opportunities, he's 18 out of 21, and opponents hitting at .230 against Aceves. Last worked against the Atlanta Braves on Saturday night as he pitched the 9th inning. That is 3rd straight perfect outing. His last 3 innings have been perfect. As Yunel Escobar leads it off in the 9th with the Red Sox on top by 4 runs. And strike one over the outside corner. Aceves tied for 4th in the American League with the 18 saves. Another nice job tonight, Jerry, by Vicente Padilla. 1-2-3-8 with 2 Ks.
2 big strikeouts against Batista and Encarnacion, both on fastballs. Nunga Johnson on the ground ball out.
And really, the entire bullpen has been terrific as fly ball to right field. Ross going back, and he makes the catch. I think he got a real good read at that at first. That carried much better than he first thought, but he gets back there to make the catch.
Yeah, that breeze right now is blowing in that direction out toward right field. And I think it surprised Cody Ross there for a second. He had to turn on the jets a little bit to make that catch.
1 out in the 9th. 7 in a row retired by Red Sox pitching and the bullpen. And the difference between the 2 pens tonight is the difference in the game. Both Matsuzaka and Laffey pitching very well in this game tonight. Laffey gave up no runs in 6 innings. Then you get to the pen and it's a much different story. In 2 innings, 6 hits and 5 runs allowed by the Jays pen. No runs allowed by the Red Sox pen. A pop up to the right side. Pedroia makes the catch. 2 down in the 9th. Don't forget, coming up immediately after the game, to stay with us for WB Mason Red Sox Extra Innings Live. It's all the post-game coverage you'll need right here on NESN. Adam Lind at 197 bats with 2 outs in the 9th. Tomorrow, John Lester matched up against Ricky Romero in the final game of the series. Play day baseball tomorrow afternoon here at Fenway Park. Wrap up the series, wrap up the homestand as the Red Sox get ready to head out west. Outside, ball 1. In, and it's 2-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2-1. So no fastball. 2-0. He gets a curveball instead.
And that's what Aceves does. He keeps you guessing.
Swinging a foul off Saltalamacchia. It's 2-2.
Back to the fastball for Aceves off the knee of Saltalamacchia.
Fouls it off, stay alive. Two from Aceves. Getting the piece is Lynn to stay alive. Popped up. Foul ground. Oh, it's going to be fair ground. Will Middlebrooks will put it away. Red Sox win 5-1. The bullpen is fantastic tonight. So was Daisuke Matsuzaka. And a 5-1 Red Sox win. And some timely hitting as well late in this ball game, Jerry.
Well, that was the difference. They got Laffey out of the game, who they could do nothing with, and they got to the bullpen big time. Saltalamacchia leading the charge with a home run. A big hit for Dustin Pedroia to drive in 2. The Red Sox pitching outstanding tonight. Daisuke Matsuzaka excellent, and the bullpen as usual excellent.
So the final score, the Red Sox beat the Blue Jays 5-1 from Fenway. For Jerry Remy and Jenny Dell, I'm Don Orsillo saying goodnight from Fenway. Join us again tomorrow for the series finale. Pitching matchup will be John Lester and Ricky Romero. Live coverage begins at 12:30. It's been a presentation of NESN, New England's most watched sports network. It's time now for Tom Caron at the NESN HD Television Center. TC?